Throw your sorrow to put on it. You leave us all as
all right, guys. Any questions? What?
Shake my mind to back stories from that time. And all I night to one your song to morning light. And I don't mind, you mind, shake my mind from
Alyssa.
And now we had to replace them.
She's just got out right now. Going with the traffic. That's what the car was.
Hey, Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Hello. I'm so happy. How you doing, sir? Pretty nice. A little bit bigger than going to It's better than nothing.
Okay, I'm on that way as it goes. Okay, I'm going to do it.
That's perfect. You want to do it here?
Still lick.
Oh, like your back. She's away.
On the outside? Well, those are saved. Yeah, I just checked.
Is that good? So is that good?
How about you just go to the outside or then you need to put this Larry!
Be on a place on time? No.
Anywhere, yeah, there's a lot of sitting on the edge. This is for the graduates here, and then the person wants to stand. Someone's waiting for that.
Who's sitting in that one? Is it empty?
Did you like the way I move?
Stop sitting.
I don't know why Peggy's singing that horror or something. Should I ask her?
Oh, so she's sitting. Okay.
I mean, she's standing there and like she's been up the whole time looking at her. So I'm assuming she's singing. So should I ask her?
Is that your dad? Look, that's your dad.
Yeah.
I met him at church.
Oh yeah.
Because Kyle's going to walk down to me.
Tonight, the national anthem will be sung by Sophie Tabesh, our color.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly bursting in air, gave proof that star-spangled yet wave o'er the land of the free, of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. CEO of High Desert Medical College, Leanne Roman.
Cherished family, friends, and above all, it's with deep pride that I welcome you to tonight's graduation ceremony. A moment and unwavering determination. Tonight, we gather not just more than a ceremony, chapters of your life. It marks the culmination of countless late nights, bold dreams, small launch pad for the as you stand at this cross for what lies ahead. Nostalgia for the memories you've created. To our graduates, you are of tomorrow. Through every challenge, you've shown grit. Through your certificates and or degrees, but have forged character, wisdom, and a vision for a better world. As your president and CEO, I stand in awe of your accomplishments. This radiant, hard-won victory, it's yours. You've climbed mountains to get here, and from the peak is just the beginning. And look around you. See the faces who've walked beside you, your instructors who challenged you, your families who cheered for you, your friends who became your and support are the foundation upon which you'll build your next adventure. Carry their belief in you as a reminder. You are never alone, and you are always enough. As we continue this celebration, I invite our esteemed campus, his wisdom and inspiration with us. Graduates, act courageously and never stop believing in the power of your own story. Congratulations, you've made it, and the best is yet to come.
Well, I was super excited. I don't know how I'm going to follow that, but I am going to try. But either way, I just wanted to say good afternoon, everyone. Faculty of High Desert Medical College, I welcome you to our graduation ceremony. We are honored and privileged to have you here this afternoon, or evening. Correction. Being a part of the HDMC family has been such an honor. This past year has brought many changes, challenges, and obstacles. In spite of it all, we have persevered. Our growth are because of your never-quit commitment, contribution, and presence in this great community. Graduates, you are amazing people and will now take on the role of amazing professionals as you begin your new adventure. I am so proud to watch the growth in the healthcare community, and I can envision the differences that you all will make. It won't be long before you'll begin to understand the value of your work. The people and experiences we'll encounter will be unpredictable, wonderful, fascinating, frustrating, heart-wrenching, and humbling. I'm thinking about your future. I'm drawn to this quote by Maya Angelou. They may forget your name, but they will never forget the way that you've made them feel. Your faith and dedication is what will set you apart from so many other skilled healthcare professionals. It's what will keep you going when you don't think you can take another step. And it's what will keep you strong in times of hardship and incredible joy. As it has for many in the past decade, Gallup poll rated healthcare workers as one of the most trusted professionals of the country. And it's a trust not to be taken lightly. The American Nursing Association has designated, not too long ago, the Year of Ethics, rightfully saying that a patient's health, autonomy, and even life and death can be affected by a healthcare professional's decisions and actions. That is the power of the work you will be doing. With the continued transformation of the healthcare of the past few years, you will have extraordinary opportunities to be successful. Despite this constant change, though, you also have the responsibility to keep healthcare for the people. Never lose sight of the fact that taking care of patients and their families is a privilege, an honor that you have earned through your dedication and hard work. You are the next generation of healthcare providers, and it is important for you to see yourselves as true you are, innovators and leaders who will impact the future of healthcare for years to come. As you go forward, please remember the words of Mother Teresa. It's not how much you do, but how much you love you put into the doing. Ladies and gentlemen, today you are witnessing a new generation of leaders who will set out to leave a legacy in their own respective fields. And so tonight, we will honor the highest standard of excellence that we can bestow upon our students, the recognition of their achievements with diplomas and associate's degrees in their program of study. High Desert Medical College graduates, congratulations on your achievements, and may God bless your future. I know we will be hearing so many great things about all of you. That's that part. All right. So it was great, with great respect and a deep appreciation, I'd like to introduce you to our keynote speaker, Dr. Jason Parks. Dr. Parks has served in higher education for over 25 years, and he currently holds the position of Vice President of Academic Affairs at Santiago Canyon College. He began his career as a mathematics professor, bringing a deep commitment to students' learning and academic excellence. His leadership continues to shape programs that empower students and support faculty in colleges. So, Doctor, please take the stage.
Wow, you guys look great. Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, staff, and other guests. It's an honor to be here with you today to celebrate the High Desert Medical College Class of 2025. Congratulations, and very well done. As Andrew mentioned, my name is Jason Parks, and I serve as the Vice President of Academic Affairs at Santiago Canyon College in the city of Orange. And I'm a proud, longtime former mathematics professor. Tonight we're gathered to celebrate not just the completion of a program, but the culmination of your courage, resilience, and determination. We honor nearly 250 graduates, each of you having chosen a path of service. Whether you're entering an allied health field or veterinary work, you made the commitment to help others, human or animal, to heal, thrive, and live better lives. And I recently learned that nearly 20% of you are graduating with honors. Look at you. That's no small feat. It's a clear sign of both your commitment to excellence and ability to rise above challenges, and the deep commitment of your faculty in your education. Well done. You didn't just cross the finish line, you ran with distinction. Let me take a moment to talk about what success looks like. I, probably like many of you, was the first in my family to graduate from college, and my family could not support me financially. I assure you, I had student loans to prove that. I know what it means to work multiple jobs, to stretch every dollar, to navigate the world of higher education without a guidebook. I've sat in classrooms feeling uncertain I didn't belong there. I opened textbooks I really couldn't afford, and I felt the pressure of knowing that my success was my path to the life I wanted to build for myself and my family. And while my family lacked the cultural capital or financial resources to help me navigate and fund my education, they stood right next to me as I learned how to college. They believed in me and encouraged me when times got tough. And I know many of you have similar experiences. Can we take just a moment to appreciate and thank our families and our support structures? Let's give them a round of applause. So, whether you've had a familial experience similar to mine or not, you too have had to climb your way through obstacles, to balance work and school, to study through fatigue and learn a rigorous curriculum. You're not just graduating with a certificate or degree. Most of you have jobs already lined up. You're graduating with strength, grit, and heart. And success isn't always loud. It doesn't always come with a perfect GPA. It did it for me. Or a straight path. Sometimes success is showing up. Showing up when it would have been easier to go home. Sometimes it's asking for help or for helping your friend. It's staying focused on your goals when life tries to knock you off course. And graduates, you've done just that. You've earned your place in a growing essential workforce. Whether you're becoming medical assistants, pharmacy techs, vet techs, dental assistants, on and on, the list is so long, you are the future of care and compassion. The world needs you, and my back reminds me every day that I need you. The world needs your knowledge, but more importantly, it needs your humanity. You're entering fields where people and animals alike will depend on your calm hands, your steady hearts, and your listening ears. You will be the one who eases patients' fear before a procedure. You will be the one who comforts the worried pet owner. You will be the one who translates complicated medical jargon into something a normal person can understand. In short, you will be the heroes. Not the ones in capes, but the ones in gowns and lab coats. Not the ones who show up day in and day out simply to serve. And I want you to carry that truth with you, no matter. Your work, you matter. Your work matters, and your voice matters. Now, graduation doesn't mean challenges stop. You'll face tough days, patients who are difficult, cases you can't solve, shifts that are long and exhausting. But I encourage you to remember this moment. Remember what it took to get here, because the same strength that got you through school will get you through those tough moments. And don't forget to lift others as you rise. Be the mentor you wish you had. Open the doors for others. Inspire your younger siblings, your children, your friends, your community, strangers. Because when one of us succeeds, we create a ripple. You are not just changing your own future, you are changing what's possible for everyone watching you. So, to the class of 2025, I offer this. Believe in your brilliance. Never underestimate the power of compassion, and know your journey is just the beginning. I'm so excited to see how far you guys will go. Congratulations again. You've earned this moment, and I'm proud of you. Very well done.
Dr. Parks, we on behalf of High Desert Medical College, we want to present you with this, and really it's just an appreciation. Beautiful speech. We appreciate you coming here tonight to speak to our students, and this is for you.
It is our privilege to introduce the 5 valedictorians of our 2024-2025 classes from each program. Please welcome the valedictorian for the Licensed Vocational Nursing Program, Brooke White. Please welcome the valedictorian of the Cardiac Sonography Associates of Applied Science Program, Kelly Ventling. Unfortunately, our valedictorian for the Ultrasound Technician Associates of Applied Science Program, Jean Landier, will not be addressing us tonight. Please give him a round of applause. Please welcome the valedictorian for the Ultrasound Technician Program, Brianna Payanes. Please welcome the valedictorian for the Veterinary Assistant Program, Jennifer Chacon. Please welcome the valedictorian for the Pharmacy Technician Program, Alyssa Federico. Unfortunately, the valedictorian for the Dental Assisting Program, Ashley Blackburn, could not be with us tonight. Please give her a round of applause. Unfortunately, the valedictorian for the Medical Billing and Coding Program, Isabel de Guzman, could not be with us tonight. Please give her a round of applause. Please welcome the valedictorian for the Clinical Medical Assisting Program, Alexis Carvajal. Thank you to all of our valedictorians. To present tonight's graduates with their certificates and degrees, I would like to introduce to you our Vice President of Academics and Online Education, Amanda Harrison. Will those students who are requesting graduation status in the Licensed Vocational Nursing Program from High Desert Medical College please stand and proceed to the front. Graduation status in the Cardiac Sonography Associates of Applied Science degree, please stand and proceed to the front. With honors in her degree, Kelly Ventling. Rodriguez with his degree. Jose Lopez with his degree. With honors, Haley Mercado with her degree. Amanda Martinez with honors in her degree. Charlize Esparza with her degree. Riley Atkins with her degree. Jaden Johnson with his degree. Will those students who are requesting graduation status in the ultrasound technician, associate of applied science, please stand and proceed to the front. Haley Carson with her degree. Andrea Alvarez with honors in her degree. Audrey Mayorga with her degree. Terry Whalen with her degree. Jordan Utes with her degree and honors. Yes. Shanasia Reyes with her degree. Brianna Sanchez with her degree. Angelina Salinas with her degree. Sarah Alexis Bradford with her degree. the ultrasound technician program from High Desert Medical College, please stand and proceed to the front. Wait, was that That was for VT and GAF. Okay, just kidding. Will those students who are requesting graduation status in the veterinary assistant program from High Desert Medical College, please stand and Elena Barova with honors. Havana Pantoja. Shirai DeTamble with honors. Kimberly Sandoval with honors. Felicia Limusu. Abigail Danica Valcourt. Annabelle Jonassen Lopez. Danielle Perry with honors. Brianna Jackson. Janeth Estrada. Jennifer Chacon with honors. Kayla Barrios with honors. Melanie Gonzalez. Adriana Lopez. Laura Narciso with honors. Maribel Rivera. Aguilar Diaz. Branham. Emma Fulkerson with Gladys Halim Ponce Ceballos. Pharmacy Technician Program from High Desert Medical College. Please stand and proceed to the front. Elisa Federico with honors. Gonzalez. Kaylee Hernandez. Tommy Vong. Stephanie Resendiz Hernandez. Hannah Trujillo. Esmeralda Ramirez. Ashlyn Becky with honors. Marcus Ryan Deggy.
Go ahead, say your next program.
Will those students who are requesting graduation status in the dental assistant program from High Desert Medical College, please stand and proceed to the front.
I know, so they're right here, look. Yeah, they're back here, okay?
Linton Armando. Lizbeth Barrentos. Janice Aguilar. Taylor Darlack. Brianna Rodriguez. Claudia Gonzalez with honors. Brianna Tapia. Will those students who are requesting graduation status in the medical billing and coding program from High Desert Medical College, please stand and proceed to the front. Evelyn Monterey Rodriguez. Sylvia Guayad.
Listen again, clear.
Mia Liera with honors. Again, Sinchon Puente with honors. Medical College. Please stand and proceed to the front. Alexia Carvajal with honors. Elena Willis. Che Rivera. Ashley Garcia. Elizabeth Corrales. Julissa Sandoval. Cassandra Ortega Avalos. Landon Skio. Spirit Joy Anderson. Emma Louise Hennings. Kyle Gibson. Stephanie Velasquez Bartolano with honors. Brianna Aguilar with honors. Diana Quivero Marquez with honors. Mia Martinez with honors. Alex Carrillo. Yesenia Zarate. Presley Searle. Fatima Rodriguez. Gabriela Bravo. Karina Amado Aguirre. Isel Salas. Natalie Juarez. Madeline Ash with honors. Sadia Ayuso with honors. Renisha Lewis with honors. Montiana Curtis. Julissa Salcido. Yes. Michelle Roman.
Dania.
Dania Mata with honors. Jasmine Munoz Soto. Marshalon Washington. Giovanni Salcido. Marguerite Webb. Leah Amazola. Stephanie Tapia. Sofia Reina. Janie Hernandez. Katie Mokizuma with honors. Brianna Olan Leva. Jennifer Zuniga Sierra. Maria Soto Zuniga. Alize Acevedo. Ángela de León. Ashley Beltran Santos. Serenia Romero. Andrea Larson. Manali Shah. Jimena Gomez. Ashley Ars. Juliana Leva Botello.
Thank you, graduates. Before we get to the conferral of the diplomas and the degrees, I would like to invite our valedictorian speakers up. So please welcome to the stage our valedictorian for the Dental Assisting Program, Ashley Blackburn. Ashley is not with us today, so thank you for giving her a round of applause. Please welcome to the stage our valedictorian for the Medical Billing and Coding Program, Isabel de Guzman. Is Isabel not here either? Isabel could not be with us today, so please give her a round of applause. Third time's a charm. Please welcome to the stage our valedictorian for the Cardiac Sonography Associate of Applied Science degree program, Kelly Ventling.
Good evening, everyone. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to remember our classmate Angel. Her kind heart and quiet determination left a lasting mark on those of us who were lucky to know her. Though she's not here with us tonight, this moment is hers too. Standing here today, I see a room full of strength. Not just academic strength, but the kind it takes to keep going when life is anything but easy. Most of us didn't have a smooth path to get here. Some worked full-time jobs, raised kids, battled through illness, or, like me, studied into the night with a baby monitor nearby. I went through this program while pregnant, and today I walk this stage as a mother to a 2-year-old who has no idea what it took to get here. But one day she will. This journey wasn't handed to us, and let's be honest, no institution, no class, no syllabus could have done the hard parts for us. We did that. We made the sacrifices. We showed up, tired, stressed, and overwhelmed, and kept going anyway. To my fellow students, you already know the truth. This field doesn't make space for shortcuts. What we've earned, we earned through our own determination. From sleepless nights and externships that pushed us to the edge, to exams that tested more than just knowledge. We got here because we refused to quit. We carried ourselves forward. Along the way, we leaned on each other. When the resources were limited, we became the resource. We taught ourselves, we taught each other. We swapped study guides, scan techniques, encouragement, and tough love. That connection we built, it wasn't assigned or structured, it was real. It's what helped carry many of us through. Because if there's one thing we've all learned, it's this. You don't wait around for someone to hand you what you need. You figure it out. You find a way, and we did. This isn't the end, it's just a new beginning. Cardiac sonography has shown us that what matters most is often beneath the surface. That goes for our patients, and it goes for us. Behind every confident face here today is a story of grit, persistence, and quiet strength. So let this be our reminder. Keep pushing, keep asking questions, digging deeper, seeking out the answers others might overlook. Don't wait for permission to grow. Keep learning, not because it's required, but because we're built for it. Because this field demands it, and so do our patients. We're not just graduates, we're professionals now. We got here not just because we studied, but because we refused to settle. Let's keep showing up like that, for ourselves, for each other, and for those who one day put their trust in us. To my parents, my husband, my family, and my friends, thank you for holding me up in every way that counted. And to my classmates, you're the strongest people I know. We didn't just survive this, we owned it. We made it, and we did it ourselves.
Thank you, Kelly. Now I would like to invite to the stage our valedictorian for our Ultrasound Technician Associates of Applied Science degree program, Jean Lanier.
Hi there, everybody. I just want to say, first of all, thank you, God, for letting me be here tonight. I'm gonna be like brutally honest with you guys. Like I didn't like write down like a speech or anything. I'm just improving. It is a pleasure to like be here, like be part of this institution and college. Thank you, my family. I don't know where they at, but they're over there. I have like 6 or 7 people around. I don't know where they at. I love them so much. So it was hard for me to be here tonight because because my native language is not like English. You can tell. So I actually tell the school to mark me down for this, to not to do this, but somehow we made a mistake or something, and I'm here. I know. You know? So I heard when they were talking hey, so this guy or this other guy, they didn't show up. They didn't want to talk, so they just didn't show up. So I was talking to Lupe and Lisa. Oh, so you know what? I said I don't want to be speaking here, but I showed up, right? So what's going to happen? This is I suffer from anxiety, so this is one of my biggest fears, you know. I'm just I show up to the graduation because I just want to set the example to my family, you know, because what I teach them is not to fear, you know, but for me it was more than enough just showing up, you know, but not doing the speech. I'm here, you know. So I think it works out because now wherever they are, they're just you know, looking at me doing this speech, and I'm just let them know this is the perfect opportunity, you know, so they don't have to fear anything, and they this works for them and for me too, you know. So I'm just wanna keep it short. So I just God first, then my family, and then my friends right there, Lupe, Lisa, Denise, you know, and yeah, that's gonna be it.
Thank you, Jean. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage our Ultrasound Technician Program Valedictorian, Brianna Payanis.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, and congratulations. I'd like to start by saying thank you to my family, my mom, my brothers, my boyfriend, my cousin, and my Lila. I love you all. Thank you for your support, encouragement, and letting me scan you. You've made me a better tech for it. I love you all, and I wouldn't be where I am without you. And then I want to say a quick thank you to the teachers that got us all here where we are today. You guys put in countless hours, and I'm sure everyone feels the same about their teachers. So thank you. And then to my class, just something really quick. I just wanted to say I couldn't have been placed with a better group of people. Genuinely, I'm so proud to call you all my peers and graduate with you all today. You're all hardworking, earnest, and always push each other to be better. We've put in the work, the hours, and the miles to get where we are, and we did amazing. So let's celebrate our achievements tonight, and tomorrow we get to go out as professionals and give back to the communities that brought us up. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Brianna. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage our valedictorian for the Clinical Medical Assisting Program, Alexia Carvajal.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate this special moment with us. Whether you've been with us from the very beginning or you've supported us along the way, your encouragement and belief in us has made this journey possible. We didn't get here alone, and we're so grateful for all of you. Here we are, the proud graduates of High Desert Medical College, ready to step into the world with more knowledge than we ever thought possible. We spent countless hours studying things like anatomy, lab procedures, and medical terminology. But every test, every quiz, every late night study session brought us closer to our goal. But we have learned more than just technical skills. We've learned resilience, teamwork, and how to adapt on the fly, because as we all know, the medical field never stops surprising us. I want to take a moment to thank our amazing instructors who guided us with endless support and encouragement. You not only taught us medical procedures and terminology, but you also taught us how to think critically, to stay calm under pressure, and to care for patients with empathy and compassion. You've shown us the path forward, and your dedication is the reason we are standing here today. So, to my fellow graduates, let's take a moment to acknowledge how far we've come, how much we've accomplished, and how ready we are to take on whatever the world throws at us. The road ahead might be challenging, but we are more than prepared. Let's go show everyone just how extraordinary we are. Thank you and congratulations to all.
Thank you, Alexia. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage our valedictorian for the Pharmacy Technician Program, Alicia Federico.
Hello everyone. I'm going to be really honest, I'm very nervous right now, so I'm going to keep it short. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. None of us would be standing here without the love and support of our families, friends, teachers, and the staff at the school. I want to give a special thank you to someone who's made a lasting impact on my life, Ms. Lopez. Ms. Lopez wasn't just a teacher, she was a mentor and a guide. and a constant source of encouragement. She didn't just come into the classroom and teach a subject. She came with the purpose of shaping minds and building confidence. She held me to a high standard. She reminded me of my own worth every day, and most importantly, she saw something in me that I hadn't yet seen in myself. She challenged me to grow and helped me realize that I was truly capable of. Her belief in me changed the way I saw myself, not just as a student, but as a person. And for that, I will always be grateful. Thank you to Ms. Lopez, and thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Elisa. I'd like to invite to the stage our valedictorian for the Veterinary Assistant Program, Jennifer Chapoy.
Good evening, everyone. It's a huge honor to stand before you today as valedictorian of our graduating class from the Veterinary Assistant Program. First, I want to thank God. I would not be here without His guidance. I want to send a special thank you to our instructors, the school staff, administrators, mentors, friends, and families. We didn't get here alone, and all of the support, patience, and encouragement that we have received has made this exciting moment possible. When we first walked into class, we were united by a single passion: animals. Whether it was a lifelong dream or a calling that found us later in life, we chose this path because we wanted to make a difference in the lives of creatures who cannot speak for themselves. We learned not to just assist, but to advocate, handle fear with compassion, injuries with care, and every wagging tail, nervous purr, or wide-eyed stare with professionalism. Vet Assistant School isn't for the faint of heart. We learn to be strong through long clinical hours in the heat, mud, and rain. We excel through rigorous exams and the emotional weight that can come with this career. We have comforted pet parents, calmed anxious animals, and at times had to help say goodbye to someone's best friend. Through it all, we grew not only in knowledge, but also in skill and in heart. There were moments of doubt, yes, but also many moments of joy and laughter, like the time when someone got peed on during their first dog restraint, or when we all rallied together to gather a random horse that was a little too excited, or gathering together to shear a spitting, kicking llama, all while surviving relatively unscathed. Those stories became more than memories. They became our reasons why. As we step into the veterinary world, we don't just leave as graduates. We leave as professionals with a purpose. We are the steady hands in a treatment room, the calming voice in the exam room, and the bridge between the science of medicine and the art of compassion for animals. To my fellow graduates, we did it. We made it through labs, lectures, early mornings, and late nights. More importantly, we have become the people animals and their families can trust. The future will challenge us, but let it. Every challenge is a chance to grow, and we have already proven we are more than capable. Some of us came into this program straight out of high school, some a few years out, some from different chapters and challenges in life. Some came after years away, juggling kids, jobs, and responsibilities. Let me say this clearly: you are never too old to chase your dreams. I came here after a successful 30-year career with grown kids and a lifetime behind me. Animals were always a passion of mine, but my beautiful grown daughters challenged me to change paths, attend school, and turn that passion into a successful career. A week later, I enrolled here at High Desert Medical College, Vet Assistant Program, and never looked back. I am proof that it's never too late to start something new, to believe in yourself, and to rewrite your story with passion and ambition. So fellow graduates, let's go forward with our heads held high, stethoscopes around our necks, and hearts full of purpose, because the world needs more people like us. Animal-loving professionals who care deeply, serve selflessly, and love unconditionally. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's go make a difference. Thank you.
Please help me give a special round and thank you to all of those valedictorians.
Thank you. So, Ms. Harrison, these graduates.
Hold on. 1 second, Andrew.
Just kidding.
Before we confer the degrees and the diplomas for all of you students, the faculty and I were talking a little bit backstage, and we just wanted to give a special thank you to someone who has really helped all of our students be very successful. So please help us give a special thank you to ChatGPT, Quizlet, and Google. Yes, students, we are well aware, we know.
I thought of doing that for my speech, but I didn't. So, either way, so now we get the party started, right? So here we go. So Ms. Harrison, these graduates, after successfully completing the required number of credits for academic standards set forth by HDMC Medical College, the Accrediting Council for Continuing Education and Training, the Bureau of Private Post-Secondary Education, the California Department of Public Health, the Board of Vocational Nursing and Psychiatric Technicians, and the American Registry of Radiologic Technologists ask of you today to confer their degrees and diplomas in their chosen academic programs. Ms. Harrison, will you so confer?
As bestowed upon me and upon their completion of credits, I grant the degrees and diplomas to this graduating class. Will the degree and diploma students please stand? Upon this conferral, will the graduates who are receiving their degrees and their diplomas please move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying your achievements.
Thank you. We are coming to a close of our 2024-2025 graduation ceremony. Tonight would not be complete, however, without acknowledging the faculty that made this possible. At this time, I'd like to ask High Desert Medical College faculty members to please stand up. William Arthur Ward said, "The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, but the great teacher inspires." Thank you. The teachers standing before you have spent countless hours educating our graduates. They go beyond teaching and reach deep into their hearts to inspire our students to become more successful than even the students could even imagine. We would like to take a moment and acknowledge you for making the world a better place, one student at a time. I would like to recognize one more group of people who have helped these graduates achieve their goals. Graduates, please stand, which you already are, and give recognition to your families and friends who have supported you throughout your journey. To close our ceremony, We would like to wish the graduates good luck in all their future endeavors. You have accomplished an incredible goal and achieved your dream. Now is the time for you to strive for excellence, set new goals, and create a new path into the future. Zig Ziglar states, "Success is not a destination, it's a journey." Now is the time for each of you to begin your journey into the future with the education you rightfully earned. Learning is a lifelong process, and it doesn't stop here. Continue your education, and anything is possible. Good luck, and congratulations, graduates. And you can sit.
I would like to ask all guests to please remain seated until our graduates have left the auditorium. This concludes our graduation ceremony. Thank you and good evening to all of you. Thank you.
So don't stop. Under the lights, everything goes. No matter how bad I'm getting too close. When we move, you already know. So just imagine. I can see what you when you dance, dance, dance. You're creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I should do.
She's a freaking host. She's our salesperson. That makes sense. She talks all day.
Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. Don't need no reason, don't be unsure. I feel so high, don't see it when I'm in my zone. 'Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, that drops. Take my eyes off of it, I'm so phenomenally.
I made a weird face. That's right. Yeah, because then Alex brought this out, and he had no idea that not everybody's getting a speech. So he's like, go with the numbers.
I can't stop. I can't stop.
So I started at number 1 and was like, I guess I'm just going to read everybody's speech.
You know this.